everybody? Welcome to the first night of the Weebar Falls Questionnaire Shindig.
We got Delano over there.
What's it?
We got Cornelius smogging like usual.
Yeah. The time is currently 10:34. We got the fire going to get the mosquitoes.
Yeah, can't forget that.
Me and Delano are currently warming up our 52-year-old MREs. Mine is a beef stew tonight. And Dylan's having, I think,
Chili.
1973's 1973's finest.
Knob soldiers.
Yep.
The pottery music just going.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
My name is Ethan. My questing name is Ethaniel, the king of everything. And, well, I'm basically the king of everything. I own, like, all of Zhonduran, except for Lindenberg.
Alright, and who is Ethaniel?
Well, Ethaniel is technically me because I'm, like, 100 and something in the lore. Because so my whole character is based off of, like, my personality. So, like, it helps make it easier for knowing who to be and who I play as.
What are some of those traits?
Well, yeah, I have a lot of respect for my people, and I like represent CWA.
My name is Dylan, and I am the ex-king of Lindenberg.
Okay. And who is? What's your questing name?
Delano. Or my name is Delano.
And who is Delano?
The ex-king of Lindenberg. E stands for freedom and, like, rebellion against dictators like Artemis.
So I am AJ Taylor. In Zhonduran, I'm known as Archibald the Duelist. I'm a druid, which is like a nature wizard. I also have this King of the Aura crazy bounty hunter sword fighter guy in me named Aj Kanishka, and I am also the Questionnaire chef. Well, Archibald is 119 years old, and that is a lot of time to figure that question out. I mean, shit, I'm 19 and it feels like I've been around 500 lifetimes. It's kind of like the quiet Zen type, it's just like he's been around for so long, and he was in Zhonduran like pretty much right after the bombs dropped and like caused everything to go all questy and medieval. So he's been in that place super long, and in doing so, it's made him definitely still like appreciative of its beauty and its people, but he's also, it's like, being there for so long and seeing so much change has definitely aged him, probably past 119, like mentally. But he's happy. He enjoys what he does, and he's very grateful for it.
My name is Cormac Lind. My name in questing is Cornelius the Cracked, and my role in the Questionnaires is I'm the DM, the Dungeon Master. He has a quick temper. He's pretty smart. He's pretty methodic, but he doesn't like it when things don't go right. He's a heavy drinker. He's got a lot of guilt and a lot of anger and a lot of pride. He's a person who doesn't really know why he keeps living in the wasteland and the end of everything. But he finds meaning in, like, keeping Zhonduran alive and being a hero and someone people could rely on. Like, he finds comfort in knowing that people need him. Like, I think he embodies a lot of, like, what I find in freedom, like being free and being able to, like, experience the world and be the master of your own destiny, like, I think he's the kind of person who doesn't really let people or things affect him, but he pushes past what is, like, expected of him. What is questing to me? Questing to me is like a complete escape from everything. I'm a different person. When I'm walking to a hill, that mountain is a kingdom of gold with a dragon in it, and if I don't get to the top of that mountain, everyone at home is gonna die. And that just fills me with so much motivation. It just feels like I'm here and now. This is the most important thing. The stakes are so life and death. All right, Sigmas. We've been on the road for about 12 hours. Wagons brought us 12 miles inland from Louisa's ship, from where the lifeboat dropped us. We just spent our night here after the wagon broke. One of our horses got put out. So here we have Betsy, who is the only surviving horse. Our goal now is to walk 70 miles from here to Wisdom.
So for me, it's just like a chance to really express my creativity and like have a medium to put all of my different facets of creativity into, which I really enjoy. It's kind of like that for Archibald too. It's a reason I just like to keep going and to not get complacent after living on Zhonduran or apocalyptic New Zealand for 100 or so years. You know, it's like it keeps things fresh and interesting for him, because both of us get bored kind of easily. Morning, gentlemen. You're here just in time for opening hour.
Yeah.
Hinges are a little busted. Come on in.
It's like a getaway for like camping, and it like helps me see beauty in the world, like even where there's like less beauty, you know, like I'm walking around New York or whatever and I see like flowers growing through the sidewalk and I'm like, that's mad whimsy and like shit like that, you know. It helps me think like my cities in Zhonduran probably look like that, with like little gardens and shit all over the place.
Yo, what's going on around here? What's up with the region?
Yo, like, there's a hell of shit. Like, what are you saying? You're talking about
The Bigfoot, bro.
Bigfoot shit, dude. He's in like a cabin, dude, and he's got hella dudes. People say that he's not even like the mega thing. You know, I came out here a couple weeks ago with some homeboy witchers, and they were low key saying, bro, that there was a dragon on there. Yo, we gotta get off the road, yo. Gotta escape these fucking dons on there. Let's move. It just makes me feel so alive, you know, to be feeling things and using my body. And I think it feels the same for Cornelius. I think he is just happy to be alive and living every day. And it's like those little things that remind him that he's living every day, that push him forward and keep him going. Oh shit. He don't even know. Go get him, Archie. Go get him. Help. Stop gooning. No. Oh shit. Yo, this is the key. Yo, this is
Yeah.
Yo, Bigfoot Loki gives the key because he's having marriage trouble.
What would?
He's gonna go in and kill his wife.
Questing is like kind of an escape from like just shit going on in real life. You can like, I'm not thinking about just anything when I'm on a quest, hanging out with my friends.
it's made the ordinary seem a lot more interesting now. It's like I can look at a tree, but it's like it's not just a tree anymore, you know. Maybe it's like a giant staff or something, or like it also gives you pause to the ordinary, because it's like, you know, you're going by your daily life just day after day, and it's like, you know, things you see all the time become quite boring. But when you're living in this other world, it's like even these ordinary things that do, you know, exist for real on Earth, you give pause and you look at them more. Like on Rasmus here, there was this bug a few hours ago. You know, I'd never seen a bug like that before. It was like speckled, it had these big antennas, it kind of looked like a grasshopper, but not really. And I just sat and I just looked at it. And like, I didn't give it any lore or anything. I just looked at it and I just appreciated it. And I didn't do that before questing.
It's given me a lot more appreciation just for the wonder of the world. I think I see so much, like, I look at things so much with so much more meaning now. Like, I look at trees and like when I see like a different kind of thing, it looks kind of like something I haven't seen before. Like, I take a second longer to really like look at it and like feel it when I see animals, and like when I see things that usually I would pass up on, and I really look at it and like it amazes me how much magic is in the world, you know, like without questing giving it. Like when you look at the world, like when you're walking around questing and you're like, wow, this is what the world looks like, and the plants do look kind of crazy, you're like, oh, like the world is already this beautiful, fantastic place, like with so much wonder and so much magic and so much like beauty that's just raw, that's just put there, that's just natural.
When I was in not New Zealand, what's it called? Yosemite. There were no other questioners. It was just me and my family. But still, I wore a wizard hat the whole time. I was questing the whole time, like fighting people in my head and like all this shit. Like I was still like going out, and it was just because I was in somewhere beautiful. Like I had a reason to be like in that kind of whimsical, like questy vibe.
Like, why does Delano go on all these quests?
To help people and to get free loot. Chase the bag.
When you're questing, it's like there's always something new. There's always like a new threat or like something new happening in the world that you're involved in. And that just keeps it very dynamic, which keeps me happy.
Well, I mean, I mostly do it now to like protect my people. Like we go on quests to save everybody, like the heroes of the story. So we're there to like help everyone, like, I don't even know, get better and save people.
I'm just so empowered to move towards that goal. And it's when you're with a bunch of people and it's like you're all sharing that goal and you're all pushing towards that goal and you're all like desperate to make it happen and like work as a team to get something that isn't really there but makes it feel like it's the most important thing and the only thing in the world. Bye, Sigmas. Until we meet again. Foorah!
Sigmas to Saloon.
Do it again. Sorry.
Welcome, Sigmas to Saloon.
The most memorable quest that I went on, I believe, is the log flume quest.
I would say the log flume quest was a really big one for me.
The log flume quest, because it was my first quest that I ever went on, and just really enjoyed it with everyone.
And like I think the reason it was the most memorable is because it was like the hardest quest we went on, like the most challenges.
I didn't think that we were actually going to be able to pull it off, truthfully.
We brought these sleds instead of having a cart, and there was tons of like nails and the wood was awful. So like pulling the sleds were super heavy.
It was really a lot, and like the floor was rotting, and you know, you almost fell in, or you did fall in once, and the floor swallowed his whole leg. It was just like, oh my god.
But and then we had to like carry it over this whole broken part, and there was a wall right at the end of the fucking log flume, and we had to like literally lift it like 8 feet in the air to get it over the wall so that we could like keep going.
On the wall, somebody had written "the end," and we were like, "Oh hell no, it's not the end." Like, we have a camping spot we need to get to, and it's over this wall. And there was this little gap in the wall. I think it was maybe about this big. And Cormac, he comes up with this plan, and it's like, we got 2 guys up top and other guys lifting the sleds over the wall, and then the other guys pull it up and push it through the gap. And I was one of the guys pulling it through the crack at first. And I just remember I was like basically hanging off this post, like kind of King Kong style, and lifting this really heavy sled over with like one arm while I'm holding on. And it's like, 5-6 feet drop below me. And I'm like, oh God, I really don't want to fall. But after all that effort, we did it, and then we set up camp, and I was like, oh, okay, like we did it. We made it home, so to speak. And I didn't really think that we were going to be able to do that. And so to have overcome all that, it was a really good feeling.
After the first quest, I was like, I want to know exactly what it means to be in Zhonduran. I want to know where this world is. I want to know. I just went kind of like overboard. I wanted to be like, I want to know everything about this world. So we made a map. We made the kingdoms. We made the kings. We made the names. We put all the things together. Like, the first quest was like basic. We had like nothing in it. Like, afterwards, I was like, this is. We've hit something here.
Well, it really felt at the beginning it was like a set, flat storyline. Like, you had to follow everything that was going on, and the characters were just played by Cormac because Cormac was telling us what was happening. But now it feels like it's more freedom, that everyone's like input is important, and like you could be a character at any time or like put anything that you want wherever you want. So like it really feels like you can bring it into your own world, and it's not just Cormac's.
It's a lot more real now. It's kind of like a video game, where that was like the open beta, like first little snapshot, and now it's like a full-fledged RPG.
Monster manual, and we have some of our own little animals we've added as we put in and gone around, and we have some things, and there's some drawings. The beginning of questing is kind of funny. A lot of things, a lot of crazy things start as a joke, and I think at my house, a lot of things start with a hat. This definitely probably started with a hat, because we were looking on Instagram, and there was like, those clips of like me and my Wizza, going to the, like, get the elf fruit, and we were like, this is hilarious. Like, me and AJ would just send each other these Instagrams all the time. I was like, this is, like, Wizza, please. It wasn't really like a thought process of, should we be a wizard? And then we were like, oh, what if we went on a quest? Like, what if we went on an adventure as our wizards? And it just exploded from that little, like, let's put on a hat and ponder a light to we're curing plagues and killing gods and stuff. What up, Sigma? Welcome to the Questioneers camp. Here we have a courtyard where we do most of our fighting and crafting.
If someone was skeptical of questing, or they thought it was like kind of stupid, they'd kind of be right. Like I can see where that skepticism comes from, but I would say just try it, because if we were up on a stage doing this, it would be normal, right? Like, oh, they're just playing characters, and they're like, acting out the story and everything. But it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun.
If you're not creative enough to like go out and be a wizard, dude, like you really got to open your mind. Like, you're behind. Because if you think it's, like, childish or, like, you know, whatever that shit is, like, you're just a baby, really. Like, you're the one who's behind. Because at least we still have, like, a sense of wonder and whatnot. Like, you don't have to just go out and, like, run weed and shit.
Or skeptical of questing just aren't questing people. You have to be a type of person. You have to be a person who, like, is creative and has, like, a imagination and wants to, like, harness that part of their life that's still like a child. It still has that wonder and that, like, creative place, like, outlet, like, somewhere that you can, like, go, oh, today I'm going to be this person, we're going to do this, and let that kind of guide you. You know, a lot of people can't do that, and it's like, to be able to drop yourself and to leave yourself at the door is kind of a lot to ask a person, especially to grab a weapon and run into the dark, into the woods, with, like, a bunch of guys trying to fight demons. Like, it's kind of crazy. And then that's what is perfect about it. It's not really a game.
I call it like playing pretend if the kids had a production budget. Because, you know, like we buy things for this with the money that we work from our jobs, and we really, like, we take time to think about where we want things to go while also improving everything along the way. It's a bit of a strange balance, but I think you just need to try it, because it's the kind of thing that society would say is stupid, but I think society is designed very stupidly, and that this is actually quite fun and very human.
I can just be free.
I keep coming back to Quest because it's a culmination of everything that I have said throughout this. You know, you get to be creative, you get to be outside, you get to be with your closest friends. Like, there's not much more that I could ask for, and it keeps things very simple. When you take away all the story that we've created with, like, the death plagues and insane people in power and the court cases, all that kind of stuff, it's pretty simple living. I mean, we cook our meals on a stove, we sleep in hammocks, everything we need is on our backs, and to me that's how people are supposed to live. It's like society tells you that you need all these extras to be happy, but you really don't. You just need to be in a nice place doing nice things with nice people. And that's what questing's all about. And that's what it's always been about.
I mean, Jesus. Like, I don't think I could stop. I do it alone. When I went to New York, like, I would climb the fire escape and go to the roof, and, like, I would do it there too. Like, and, like, I would set up a little pondering corner with my orb and everything. Like, it's such a deep integrated part of my life now. It's like having that world of infinite possibility is just such, like, a good outlet for a lot of my energy. It's just such a good way to, like, stretch my creative mind and keep me moving and keep me, like, appreciating the world and, like, little things and all of that. Like, I keep going back to questing for the people, for, like, cooking some crazy food after carrying stuff for 9 hours, and, like, joking with the boys and creating crazy lore for a world that's ours, like, and a realm that we created. Like, it's just so beautiful to have something with a bunch of people that is so integral and is so, like, important. And I think that's why everyone comes back, is, like, just because it's what we do. or the questionnaires?
Because like questing is part of my life now. Like it would feel weird if we stopped questing flat. Like there has to be a closing quest or something like that if that was gonna happen. But I doubt we'll ever like properly end it like that. You know, there might be like a year or something that we don't ever do a quest or anything like that, but like it doesn't stop me from seeing the world questy. Like I live in a beautiful place. I see a lot of beautiful shit, so it's pretty easy to like be in that vibe most of the time.
Because it's fun. I like to hang out there, and like I want to keep doing it.
inspired me to make this documentary is the want to capture everything, which it's very hard to do, and we'll see how good of a job I do, because it's such a big thing that we all have our reasons for going here. They're all the same but also different. I just want to have something tangible that we can look back on and be like, this is the mindset behind questing. Like, this is both as individuals and as a Questiers collective, why we keep doing this.
That's the end of the docu-walkie.